Hey y'all, Mary Kennedy here from Kennedy Fam 5. I've made over 200 Google Forms assessments now. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe that that's possible. And so I've learned a lot of stuff by making so many of them, going through that process over and over and over again. It teaches you a lot for sure. And one of the things I've learned is how to save time as I'm creating them. So that's what I want to share with you. It's just 3 little quick things to hopefully help you save some time when you're making them. The first one is that if you're going to sit down and make a Google form assessment, it'd be ideal. I'm just going to put it that way because I know realism and idealism in the classroom are very different, but it would be ideal if you could go ahead and make 2 or 3 of them. So, for your unit, for example, like this is on reflections. And so you're probably doing transformations. And so you're going to also be doing dilations and rotations and things like that. And so, if you could go ahead and think about, okay, when am I going to need some sort of assessment, like a ticket out the door or warm up, and this would work for that kind of deal, and go ahead and do them together. And the reason that it helped me so much to do several in the same sitting is that, there's like this learning curve. Every time I sit down, it's like, okay, now how did I create that kind of question again? And how did I make this look like that? And that, just all those little details like that if you're not consistently doing it, it's not that you forget, but it just takes you a minute to remember. But if you're like in that flow of like, okay, I'm going to crank another one out, let me just do another one, then those little details are going to come back to you a lot quicker, and it just goes a lot faster. The second thing is to go up here to the 3 dots, click on that, and click on make a copy. And when you do that, that was me playing the piano, but doing a drum roll in my mind because you couldn't hear it because I can't actually make that sound. All right, so here's the copy. And so the nice thing about it is that all of the settings are preserved. So if you have settings like I do, almost all of my Google Forms have the same settings throughout, then it's got them all there for you. It's already changed it from what Google has as like default. It's got your settings already set up, and that's actually a really big time saver. Here's what my form for reflections looks like from the student point of view. Multiple choice for reflections. Here they have a graph. Here they're writing a rule, and they have to find the coordinates. So that's what my reflections look like, just so you know. It's on Teachers Pay Teachers if you want to see it there. And then I do have the whole unit, and I do put pictures on there. So if you're not interested in buying it, but you want to get some ideas for how to, ask questions, or just like how I set it up, just because sometimes that may spark an idea for your own classroom or your own use, then absolutely just click on those individual ones, and you can look at the pictures and kind of see like, oh, that's how she worded that or whatever. Okay, idea number 3, and that is to use that snippet tool really liberally. Like, oh my goodness, that snippet tool was life-changing, I have to say. So if you're on a Mac, I believe it is Shift, Command, and the number 4. You press those 3 at the same time and it works. On here, you just type in SN, and snipping tool comes up, and you just hit enter, and there it is. I have it pinned to my taskbar because I use it that much, like all the time. Click on new, and then you just use your little mouse to, outline what you want to snip. All right, so we'll hit save. I'm going to save it. Yes, don't care what that other thing was. All right, now I'm going to go to just a blank Google form for you, and I'm going to hit the image button and browse, and I'm going to choose, not that one, choose the one that I just saved with a snippet, and there's the question. And so now I can go down here to option 1 and do A, and notice that when I type in an A, it says add all. So notice that now I have a question already done, like in, 30 seconds or something. And so I can hit duplicate, and now notice that the question, the directions are the same. It already has A, B, C, D here. It has the old question, which you can click here and hit remove, but remember, we're trying to save time. So what I would do is I would just go through the process again. All right, so I'm going to hit the snippet button, new, highlight it, click save, Save, yes, replace it. Go to my form, and I don't have to remove it. I can just click on the image like I did before, hit browse, choose that one again, and it replaces it. Honestly, not ideal if you're worried about kids cheating, having it in order, having it numbered, having it ABCD. You're making it pretty simple for them to cheat. But if you have other parameters in place, or your situation's different or whatever, and you're not worried about that, then this is certainly ideal for making it quick. If you're simply looking at saving time, and that's real life, I get that 100%, then the snippet tool is fantastic. So I hope that helps. Have a great day.